Hi, just a very short video talking about the reasons why our clients use trusts and why they're worth considering every time you look at your succession planning. My name's Tom Buck. I'm the Managing Director and owner of Calder Succession, which is owned by the Calder Group. So, first of all, what is a trust? A trust is simply one of these, a legal document with lots of rules and regulations that in effect you're just passing an asset into and asking your trustees, people you trust to look after them, to deal with those assets until they pass to your beneficiaries at a certain point in the future. That's it, nothing more. So why use a trust? Why not just will everything to your surviving spouse or partner and then on to any children? Well, there's a number of reasons. One, direction. We're living in a world where there's more and more litigation. Wills get challenged on a regular basis. What a trust does is when it goes into it, the trust is the final destination. And you have a number of beneficiaries who could benefit from the assets in that trust, but it gives you more security. You know where it's going, you know when it's going there, and then you have the trust to pass it on to the next generation. Very, very difficult for someone to challenge a will where it's clearly done in that direction. Number two, it's outside influences, outside risk to the wealth that you've created over the years. For example, I have trust, mine there. When I pass away, all my assets will go into that trust. Now, I want my wife to be looked after, to enjoy life, to have all the money she needs, and to then pass everything on to my children. But if I die young, there's a very high chance that my wife will meet someone new. What I don't want is to see the assets I've worked hard to build up then pass to this new partner at some point in the future and possibly disappear. When they're in the trust, my wife has full access. She can use income, capital, whatever she needs, but it's done in such a way that if she meets someone else and then passes away before they do, all those assets come back, go on to my children, grandchildren and future generations. So there's control and protection from future divorce. Divorce again for my children. Let's say my wife and I have now departed, my children inherit a nice amount from our estate. That could be the point when their partners decide they don't want to be with them anymore. Suddenly, half their inheritance will go in a divorce settlement. If it goes via the trust, the same thing as with my wife, they have full access, they can use it appropriately, income, capital, whatever they need, but if they go through a divorce, those assets are not part of their estate, so they pass on to the next generation. What about things like businesses? Keeping those business assets out of the estate, allowing the business to run while still passing income to the family. Well, again, the correct trust allows that to happen. You just put the instructions in your will, move it on, and it happens. So if you've spent a long time building up assets in buy-to-let properties, in a limited company, or just in personal wealth, passing it straight on to the next generation could put that at risk. Trusts, if they're done correctly, can be straightforward, simple, work well and protect all that hard-earned money so it goes to the people you love and doesn't disappear to people you don't know. So if you want to know more, there's a brochure that we put together. The link will be somewhere around the video. Please click, download that. If you've got any questions, we'd love to hear from you.